Hello friends, we're already here with more of our CK2 on English Neck, a Norman Yoke playthrough. Last episode we managed to take one county in the far west here in Wales, pushing our way in that direction a little bit more. In this one we wanted to make sure we get our line succession a little bit more sorted out. Unfortunately, two of William's elder sons have died, one due to severe injuries and one due to an unhappy run-in with an unhappy meal. And so currently our heir is our grandson. Now, this is an okay fact. We also have one living son. But then after that, we got a problem because the Queen of Scotland is our daughter, and she is third in line to the throne. Now, she is married patrilineally, regular marriage they call it, with the current King of Scotland. So if our two other heirs before her manage to die, then she'll become Queen of England, and their child will unify England and Scotland. That'll be an absolute disaster. We cannot have that happen. We're probably going to go ahead and get the king to more seduction, possibly, and try to have some more kiddos. His wife is basically out of birthing age, so we also are just deeply in need of some more children. So, yeah, we're going to move to seduction and see what happens, see if we get some events. Currently up in the north, we have a war occurring between Scotland and Scottish Revolt. We're part of that war. We said we should be helping. I'm not sure if I want to, though, because I'm noticing it is a revolt. I wish it were a revolt for independence. Unfortunately, revolt is actually for gavel kind. It's to change the form of inheritance law they currently have in Scotland, which right now is what instead? Looks like it's actually just primogeniture. So we're going to stay out of that. If they win, I think I prefer Scotland to be a weaker kingdom. A message from Novigrad. Yeah, one of our daughters is married off to the King of Novigrad. Now they're married. Potentially he'll be an alliance I wanted so long ago. He still says no. He still says no. He's very close to yes, though. If I sent him some money, he probably would give me yes. How much money is it going to be, though, to improve his opinion? No, this kingdom is probably far enough away we don't actually need to get a relationship with them. The money we did send us, only 16 money. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. But I know we're actually not upgrading anything right now. I mentioned during the last episode that we do want to improve shipyards especially. I need more boats to move troops across the channel more easily. We're still pulling in how much money per month? 20 money per month. Let's definitely turn some of that, more of that into retinue, make our troops a little stronger here. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do some pikemen and some archers. And we'll do some, I don't know, some horsies also. Can't get any more horses, unfortunately, so better yet, let's just get additional archers. Spending 4.4 money per month, still pulling in a fair amount, though it hasn't quite updated yet. Fair amount. Come on, update. Come on, update. It takes a while to update sometimes, but retinue expands more and more and more. That standing army will keep us in good stead all the way through. Now, our chancellor is currently trying to fabricate a claim up here, get these additional counties. Unfortunately, we don't have any new claims right now that are all that useful. We have a couple of vassals who are going to leave us when they die. One, this little girl. Hello, little girl. We have a boy for you to marry. You gotta get married here. You are 2 years old, right? Who is the youngest boy we got? An 8-year-old bastard. You want to marry off there? Yes, you will. Cool. I mean, that's fine, I guess. It's my grandson. Sort of. Half grandson. Great. He's not sure she has some kids straight away so that the King of Norway does not inherit the county from them. She accepts. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Last time the counties on our border with France ended up rejoining the French Empire, unfortunately, so no interesting pressure we can do there right now. I'm considering getting a claim somewhere over in Ireland to try to start moving through that. I mean, Irish counties are still very broken up. We can get over there, we can potentially pick up some land fairly quickly. I'd like to do that very, very much. We have a weak claim on behalf of our wife of all people. Our wife of all people has a claim against the King of France for the Duchy of Flanders. Now, I find this delightful. The idea of having our queen as a duke would be super fun. But she's not a vassal right now, correct? The queen has no land. So I think that if we were to push her claim, she would then become an independent duke. And I don't want that. I want to be my wife after all. I'm not going to push her claim. No, no, no. Do I have any other claims of my own to press? Still Vexen. Yeah, we got this one county we could push for, but Again, I really don't want to fight against the King of France for that. Though here's how strong he is personally. His number is only 4544, mostly in the vassals. Mine's actually larger. Yeah, my military strength is more than the King of France's, but having a shooting war over just one county feels a little silly. It also feels silly calling it a shooting war in that it's actually year 1081. We don't know what shooting is yet, I'm afraid. Alright, Duke Morcar, one of the dukes who is most strongly against us, part of faction against us, has died. He was a very good chancellor, so I'm sad to lose him for that reason. Briefly, I want to see if we can get the Welsh dukes to vassalize, but looking like, unfortunately, there's going to be no consistency there. We'll check in every once in a while to see if they're interested in joining the home team, but the answer would be no and no and no. We're going to have to vassalize them at the end of a bayonet, I suspect. Our chancellor died. Best diplomacy person in the whole wide world for us is a 16. He's Conan the Duke. Now, this is not a great diplomat. Like, it's good, but it's not amazing. He says masterful. I like having 20 at least, though. But how large is Conan's territory? He's Duke of Brittany, so probably pretty darn large. Conan is over here, 15% of my strength, so not huge. He also really hates me because we declared war and defeated in battle. Yeah, that's how it goes. I mean, Awen at the top here is already on the council, still dislikes me. Arnold, Duke Gloucester, you... It's not event spawn armies, so he's probably on the council. Unfortunately, diplomacy is garbage. Alright, we'll put Conan on instead. Make some happy vassals, or happier vassals at least. And we'll immediately send that Chancellor back out to get ourselves some more claims. Put him once more in northern Wales there, which is, we're keep on pushing for right now. I'd love to get a claim on a kingdom, or even a duchy would be fine too. So we pick up one more county here. It will give us, I believe it will give us the petty kingdom. No, it actually won't. So the petty kingdom here is these two. Yeah, it's not really worth it to go for just two counties. Duchies, we like 3 county duchies instead. This one is a 3 county duchy, I believe. Gwynedd it's called. Only 2 counties also. So I think the first place we're going to get an ability to claim more land via de jure is actually in the Kingdom of Wales. And that's going to take a while. It's going to take a while to get ourselves there, but we'll work on it gradually, for sure. We still have one favor. This fellow who lives very far away. He's a French minor clergy person who taught how to be a diplomat long ago. I'm not quite sure what it will use that favor for. Probably nothing ever, but that's okay. Alright, the war in Scotland is still raging. Looks like our son-in-law is losing terribly. I'm still not coming to help him, unfortunately. We're going to sit back and watch that happen. Let's go ahead and spend some money, though, on improving some more of our holdings. I want to keep on improving both our tax income as well as our levy, because at some point before too long, we're probably end up fighting this all out. Some big war will come sooner or later. And Rouen, our capital, has finished their buildings. We'll head down there now and get it improved once more. In particular with castle towns, for more money, more better. We are still making 18 money per month, even with our improved retinue, so I think I want to go ahead and raise the retinue to the retinue cap, if we can. So, actually at this point, we are at a retinue cap. We can't add any of the full armies. If I get improved with the technology, we can get another 300 people before too long. So let's just like sit here and be happy with our current retinue size. It's good enough, I guess. And money is just absolutely rolling in. Are there any events we can engage in? Any interesting events right now? We could compose a book. No, we actually can't. Almost 300 money. Paper's expensive these days. We look for a smith, but don't have the money to buy anything fancy right now. There's just not much to do currently. Maybe a summer fair we want to do once the summer's here in a couple months, or maybe a feast sooner or later. The old Vikings, are you going to land Vikings? Genoese fleet. What on earth is Genoa doing up here? Genoa is actually taking over some serious territory. That's a nice little expansion they've got going. Sicily is across the boot also. I like seeing that very much. Curious how it's all going to play out. Whether the Asia is going to shift on down, the Byzantines will jump across, or maybe Sicily or Genoa will hold out some more territory for themselves. what's happening down in Spain? The constant question. Spain is still fairly broken up. Spain is good and Catholic, looks like, across all of them. Yeah, the southern half is still Muslim, though, but the various kingdoms appear to be large enough that I probably should not try to get any territory down here. You independence? You were actually independent. You just like a one county, nothing else but you? Do you have any one protecting you? A bunch of non-aggression pacts. Well, if I fabricate a claim down here, would that allow me to come seize this without anyone else caring? I know if I asked for a holy war, we got some problems. Let's see. Don't think. I have no claim right now, unfortunately. I'll fabricate for that. It'd be fun to like try to start expanding in Spain. But there's so many Muslims down here that might go very, very poorly. I'm not exactly sure how well we'll be able to expand down that way, but don't you worry, the King of England will save you sooner or later. Alright, one of our mayors has a claim on a chiefdom. Chiefdom up in Sweden. Jumptaland. That's that in the middle, I believe? Yeah. No, I don't think we're going to go visit Sweden quite yet. It could be fun. I mean, how strong is the Swedish army? In total, it's not that strong, but they're tribal, right? Actually, he's feudal. He's feudal. He's also the son of Lucifer. So I always read with tribals, you know, the spawning of huge event armies that might come and consume us. But at this point, the fellow who has this claim is one of my mayors. I believe as a mayor, he'll stay as my vassal. I'm not sure on that, though. Just not sure if that's true. Also, Sweden is revolted. Wow. Wow. Good luck, Sweden. Good luck breaking up. I'm happy to see all these revolts happening against kings that are not me. One's happening against me are unfortunate. Alright, our marshal is fully suppressed any revolt chance was happening earlier. Let's go ahead and move him to one of the other counties. We're getting a little bit revolting. Not too bad, though. And hopefully get a fabrication claim here. I could ask the Pope for claims on these Welsh fellows. I doubt I'll get it. Ask Pope Anastasius IV to grant you a claim on the petty kingdom of Deobarth. The count to 399 piety, and the Pope sure wouldn't like me. Also, we can't do it, can we? Because I don't have 399 piety. We're very close, though. Alright, maybe I'm going to try to use the popes this way. I don't think I've ever actually tried to expand via papal fiat. But maybe the Pope will realize that there should be one king, Christian king, and that is us. True Christian Crusader king. Alright, let's go ahead and do some more upgrades, though, while we're waiting. I noticed at the bottom here we still have a barony. 2 baronies or just 1? Actually, 1 barony is still in our personal control. Not sure that's so good, but I'll hold on for time being. Maybe we'll give it away eventually, but we're exactly our domain size. It's giving us some taxes. It seems worth holding on to for time being. What's this? Lawlord Uprising. Look at all these uprising happening against the other kings. None against us, though. Alright, so how much piety was this again? Force vassalize. We could force vassalize. $2 prestige. I need to bribe one of my counselors, but currently they're all working for Duke Aedwin the Just. I'm working against the Just this time. It feels terrible. So he apparently is against any of my war making. Unfortunately, how long are they voting with him? How long does his favor last? 1 second. You're out with you, video game. A daughter was born to the Prince of England and Baldwin de Brion. The Prince of England's unmarried. Oh no, what's she doing? Why are you never married off? How'd that happen? Uh-oh. Well, what number child is that of mine? That's my youngest daughter, who I held back as a bargaining chip to eventually trade to somebody. Never quite happened. Maybe one of the Irish kings, you're a queen, maybe one of the Irish kings would be interested in having a royal daughter. Maybe not, though. All too tiny, not really worth our time. Alright, well, bastard grandchildren are occurring. Maybe the King of France is interested in a marriage now to one of his many, many children. How about these days? You want a betrothal to our lovely 19-year-old single mother. No. Due to political concerns. Yeah, she's absolutely uninterested in it. Our vassal Duke Aedwin of Warwick is arguing with his wife. This is the guy who is currently working against me on the council. He is fairly large, a fairly big duke. He's having a fight with his wife. I'm gonna intervene. I'm gonna stick my nose where perhaps does not belong. Duke Aedwin of Warwick is upset I interrupted a private discussion. He wanted me to stay out of their business in the future. He should be grateful. Man, now I hate him too. Probably leave my vassals alone. I shouldn't be constantly causing my problems. Yeah, biggest vassal dislikes me. Biggest vassal is actually not organized against me right now. I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. Okay. So, someone just died. Someone just died. Is that actually the fellow who's arguing with his wife? Did he just die? He did! Aedwulf, his son has taken the throne. No. Leofline? So I don't know where Aedwin's went. He's no longer on the vassal tree, though, so he must have died. Perhaps his wife poisoned him. These things happen, I suppose. But we need an advisor. Alright, so advisors are always just a good way to keep the larger vassals happy. Looks like there are no large vassals who are cranky about not being on the council. I am very surprised at that. So, yeah, truthfully, there are no advisor or no vassals who are unhappy about being on the council. Aedwulf, when he becomes an adult, probably will be. I don't think I put it onto the council as a child. No. We'll hold this spot open for right now, I think. I don't believe that advisor gives any points to the king's stats, so we can just sit back and have an open chair. Maybe our current king will stretch out a little bit more and enjoy lying down during council meetings. Okay, can I get a claim, Pope friend? 199 piety. Alright, 20 more we need. Almost there for that. And got a doctor still. Do we manage to marry off this little girl? We did. She's still 5. Our heir is still the King of Norway, unfortunately. That's how that goes. Very limited claims we can make. We've got a bunch of duchies who want them. But these duchies don't give us anything at all that's worth going for, so we'll hold on to the possibility to create duchies right now, but eventually make our own. I'm having dinner and plenty of drinks with Mayor Elphimer of Droitwich tonight. It's lovely, yet what I'm most charmed by is Elphimer himself. Why else would I not immediately stop our conversation? To slowly begin to touch upon some almost heretical ideas, questioning the salvation of God. Okay. If we do not ask questions, why did God make us curious? To like us more? Or we should not speak of this. And he'll like us less. I'm only a mayor, so I'm not worried too much about what he thinks of me. Hopefully he doesn't stab me. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, so how about a county? How about a vassalization now? Alright, so we could try to vassalize all of this. The council's on my side. This is going to be 1,000 prestige. They have no allies. Yeah, let's go ahead and take this right now. I will first offer vassalization, just I'm a nice guy. You want to be friends? No, you don't. Fine. In that case, you're coming over to my house anyway. Come on down. And I guess I'm going to ask Scotland to join us. He's my son-in-law. Now he's got more important things to do currently, like lose that war up there, but that's fine. Okay, Scottish King is coming. We managed to get caught right away. I should not have unpaused before raising my armies. Bit of a mistake. Tiny mistake there. We'll see if we can get these troops into Powys fast enough to reinforce the King's army. Possibly we can. I don't think we're near our troops to the south here. And yeah, the King's army actually needs no help whatsoever. Despite being greatly outnumbered, they did a fantastic job. So I'm going to keep these troops out, because it looks like the king is landing against us. Good thing that our troops here, including Drago and Raoul. Raoul, give them what for? We need one more commander. We only have 5 commanders for 6 commander spots. I'm going to go ahead and auto-assign commanders. Not sure we're allowed to have any more right now. Looks like no, actually. We're not allowed to have 5 commanders currently, so... Alright, march there without a commander. Hopefully capture the king, but... This will be a fairly short war, I suspect. I really don't see them doing well. The guy we're fighting against is known as the Priest Hater. What an excellent rap guy name. I'd be called that, sure. Resort to the Crusader, why not? Alright. Siege completed. Great. Hey, I do kind of want to get the boats to bring us army to the north, but again, we can repel the King of Gwyned's army, which goes very, very quickly. Thanks to the war score, man. I appreciate it. We haven't captured anyone at this point. Another army shows up, or possibly the same one. Another quick win, it looks like. They're reinforcing as fast as they can, but this is not going to work out for our friends from Wales. This time we'll give them the war, or the river cross penalty. Uh-oh. The Vatican's cranky. Not about me, though. A letter's been sent out to the whole Catholic world from the Vatican. I hope we can all read. It's only 1085. The Pope has demanded a stop to the beatification of sinful people and revoke the rights from the rest of the clergy to do so. From now on, the granting of beatification will be given out by the Pope personally. The Vatican will no longer stand more shameful examples, like the wrongful beatification of Alexander Hofferberg in its name. Now, only the truly pious followers of Christ will be granted the reverence of the faith. Right, so no making saints out of sinners, like Blessed Alexander, the temperate drunkard? What? Beatified impaler. Depraved characters spend the night in dungeons, inventing new ways of torturing unfortunate victims. Yikes. Well, we'll see if he becomes a saint after all. Alright, there's 94% war score. This is fully sieged down. We'll go siege down one more county, and that should be the end of it. But the king just keeps throwing himself at our capital. How we've not captured, I'm not sure. I'm curious if by the end of this thing, it's be just the king himself rushing out there over and over again. A blessed is past. Aetheric Dogington lived a pious life, truly following the example of God. He passed on 19 of July, 1084, and people have long wondered if he would be considered a true Christian or not. A large ceremony is held in Aetheric's honor by the Pope to celebrate the life he led. Virtuous exemplar of a true Catholic, the Pope will write his name in among the pious Christians of old. A bastion of piety in life, a stalwart example in death, blessed be his memory once again in the arms of God. Alright, this is truly a blessed person. And he was living in my territory. So I am blessed by contact. I think sainthood might be contagious. We've lost diligence. One of the best perks in the game. All that +1 to basically everything. No longer diligent. Our king is getting old, getting a little lazy in his doting years. It's a real shame. Alright, but he's taken all this land. Vassalization went pretty well. And with that, we got our 100% war score. There's no one in the prison, I'm fairly sure. Yep, no one in the prison right now. We'll end the war. With that, I've gained a large piece of Wales. The Petty King is still under us. He's very cranky, I'm sure, about being vassalized. And not much to care for that kind of thing. But he's now my land. A message from out east, I believe. The Prince of Serbia. Is he an inheritor? Wants to marry off our 22-year-old single mother daughter. The real single daughters of the Kingdom of England. No, it's just one of his many children. This lunatic king is about as prodigious as can be. And all with the one wife, too? Wow! She's only 31 and she has 3, 6, 7 kids. That's almost 1 kid a year. That's a ridiculous number of children. Oh, wow. Well, okay. Sorry, I mean, this is a bargain basement princess. She's getting kind of old, and she has 1 child already out of wedlock. Do you know who the father is? No, we have no idea. Secrets princess has. I'm gonna decline this. I'm gonna let our daughter still hang out in our court for a while longer. Alright, is our largest vassal now a big boy or no? Large vassal is still but a child. Hopefully he stays loyal, but yeah, he controls the belt of the kingdom. Put away our troops now. Both these armies go away. And maybe now we can get some vassalization. Let's go ahead and see. So, hello, child. Our bastard grandson, we'll give him the ability to struggle some more. He really wants to do intrigue, but I'll let him do intrigue. Hopefully he doesn't stab his parents for having him out of wedlock, etc. Okay. So, do I have access to any useful titles now? The King of Wales. The King of Wales is the most useful of titles, clearly. It'll potentially allow me to vassalize these people, and if not that, give me easy CBs. So this costs 400 prestige. No, it gives us 400 prestige. It costs 370 money, a whole bunch of piety, but I am now your king. Hooray! Hooray! And so you all think you're independent. Are you interested in vassalizing? You want to bend the knee? It says no. I am your rightful ruler, you understand. You must understand that I am your rightful ruler, and I'm probably going to come seize this land right now. You have the King of Scotland on your side. Now, the King of Scotland is still my ally also, correct? So he'll stay out of... That is me. The King of Scotland is loyal to both of us. I believe he'll stay out of the war if we declare it. Other than that, he has very few troops. I'll make sure that our levies have repopulated. They're in good enough shape for right now. We don't need the Chancellor up here trying to take a claim anymore. We probably want to start working on Ireland next. Wales and Ireland to Scotland most likely, unless this thing shatters some more, which would be absolutely lovely, but this is a forever war it looks like, which again, the King of Scotland is in fact losing. What a guy, what a guy. Alright, let's go move the Chancellor over to, I don't know, getting access to Dublin's always fun, but it's an independent county, so a little less interesting. I'll offer you vassalization. You're going to say no, of course. Apparently a distant realm. I don't know, my screen's only a couple inches. Those couple inches are coming to you, my friend. Very soon here, so we'll watch out. We're going to send our Chancellor to fabricate a claim in Dublin. And how much longer is this youngest, largest vassal? He's 15, so 1 year he'll go on the council. Very, very soon. Okay, let's go ahead and declare this war. Before Scotland realizes we haven't helped in their war at all and turns against me. Forced vassalization one more time. Can't do it because we need a bit more prestige. Guess I'll just sit here awkwardly to build our prestige again. That's fine, that's fine. It is coming fairly quickly, I believe. Losing prestige only due to having Land of the Sun. Happily, the other Land of the Sun died. Great. Kingdom of Brittany we do not need. Other duchies we do not need either. Let's check the factions against us, and they're all looking pretty darn tiny. I like that. I like to see that very much. Kind of want to bring the two retinues together. Count Gurmas of EU. County of EU. Is this the European Union itself? I mean, it's looking pretty close. That's one of our counts, though. He's in my family, looks like. Great. The dynasty continues growing forever and always. And we have a message from... whom are you? Whom are you? Oh, the same place. We propose that Area de Normandy and Prince William of England get betrothed matrilineally. What on earth are you talking about? What is it? Who is this? So the new count is trying to marry his sister off to my son, my only remaining son. This is like a profoundly bad idea. Wherein our only son is somehow as a kid, and she ends up becoming, or the kid ends up becoming the King of England, not in my line. No, absolutely not. Refuse. Stop your nonsense. France, you want to get me an alliance yet? We've been asking for a while now. Are you interested in allying? Last time with big political concerns. Hopefully now I'm large enough, or large-ish enough, that they'll be cool with potentially political marriage. No. How matrilineally? No. Okay, well, we'll leave France down there for now. That's all good. Let's go and spend some more money on improving our holdings. Back to the capital once more, and let's get ourselves some barracks, maybe, or stables, or the shipyards. I said I want the shipyards. We need the shipyards. That is what we need consistently here. And How much cash is it to launch the vassalization war? You know I'm coming for you, little boy. I'm coming for you very, very soon. You really should just vassalize. I am your true king. But no, apparently not. You claim yourself a king also. The vassalization war would cost... actually, no cash, only prestige. So we can keep on spending big. A message from the King of Bohemia. I want the Prince of Bohemia to marry our eldest daughter. You know what? I might go with this. He is not inheriting. Bohemia is one of the larger vassals of the HRE. Sure. Goodbye, trading card daughter. And now will the king here give me an alliance? Gosh, he will. That's great. We have one of the larger HRE vassals on our team. The Emperor himself is uninterested in us for the time being. That's just fine, though. Has our vassal aged up yet? He is not. He is still... He has, just now. Okay, so on to the council you go as advisor, and our steward has died also. Are you going to get stewardship? You're not good at much diplomacy. Might want to go and shuffle some things around. Son of a gun. Just now, the King of Poland and the King of Bohemia are fighting. I'll accept this war. I'm not actually coming to help you, though. I hope the allies don't come to realize that I say I'm coming to the party and then actually don't show up. I hope they have enough other people in the party at once, and don't notice that I just never quite slipped in. Okay, so you're actually fairly good at diplomacy. On the current council, our chances are only 11. I want to go ahead and shift around people. So Duke Conan, I make you into an advisor. So move you, change council position over to advisor. Not Marshal, not Steward. Not Spymaster, no. Keep in mind, 1 second. I'm going to appoint you with the 17 as advisor, great. And then the council advisor becomes... What's his name? Who was the person who took off the council? Conan. Not being an advisor? Is he unwilling to be an advisor? I wonder why that would be. I don't fully know what the requirements are for being an advisor, other than familial kinslayer. Character is known for having slain a member of their extended family. They're surely cursed for disgrace. Maybe kinslayers are not allowed to be advisors after all. Let's see. Perhaps he's considering being kicked off of the council. Yeah, I can't put him on again, unfortunately. Not totally sure why that would be. Let's unpause for a minute. We get ourselves a new steward also. And we have no large vassals currently. There's 16 in stewarding. Sure. And then we'll come back to the advisor question in a moment, see if our Duke can join us. It'd be great if you would. Alright, so Hugh, upgrading our things again. And more keeps. Now no money, so we have to just sit here awkwardly for a bit. And our prestige is rolling on in. We're into 1,000 before too long, which will allow us to then vassalize the western part of Wales. We're doing that next time. So, see you again real soon.